Good morning. It's Natalie Viglione, and I'm coming in here to do our live meditation. And I'm actually streaming on both Instagram and Facebook. So I'm doing both at the same time. I figured that it was great to give both opportunities to touch base in the early morning and to get our meditation on together. So business owners, people that don't own businesses, anyone can join this, obviously, because this is actually about coming together to breathe, to create more mindfulness into our day-to-day, and it's also to be able to come together and be empowered together. There's a huge opportunity right now, and every day at approximately 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm broadcasting my meditations live. So I am broadcasting them because I feel the time is now that I just need to bring the practice that I'm using out into the world a little more. My whole business, my whole purpose is based on creativity and science. Everything that I do in my business, everything that I do for businesses, everything that I do in my life is scientifically backed. It's researched heavily. It's data driven, but it's creative. It's purposeful. And morning. Good morning, everybody. And please drop a line in the comments and just tell me, hey, and tell me where you're from. We've had people from all over the globe, including Italy, which, as we know, has been in dire straits for a while in terms of being locked in. So I just love this. I love coming together as a global community. It's so important to me. But the science and creativity, when I meditate, when I was really researching ways to meditate, I didn't want to stay in the realm of just living in the quote unquote spirituality side. I firmly believe in soul-based, know yourself, know the universe methodologies, but I also know that science needs to be a part of this. So this is very scientifically driven, and the style that I'm using in day-to-day is bridging the science with the mindfulness or the spirituality, whatever you want to call it. I'm using it as a time for soul-based reflection, and I'm using the method that the Heart Math Institute is teaching. And if you joined me before, I went actually into great detail. I'll be doing a lot of articles and written content around this because I think it's really powerful and people really need to know about it. And if you already know about it, awesome. Then you're on the right path, because we have a brain in our heart. There are over 40,000 sensory neurons that are identical to the ones in our brain, which means we have a heart brain and a brain. And so this method that I'm teaching and I'm using will allow you to make better decisions. You can make decisions from a heart space rather than a head space. Our head has weight, it's too attached to ego often. So we got to get out of there. It's attached to pride. It's attached to things that belief systems, programming that we need to let go. This is a time for surrendering. And, I'm in the process of even understanding what that means for me. So it can make you be more productive than ever because you're coming into a centered split space. It can allow you to become more intuitive. Using your heart-brain sensory neurons, you can actually tap into intuition, which is 100% necessary if you own a business, especially right now. Always, but let's just say everything right now is extremely amplified, extremely amplified, beyond amplified. It will allow you to slow down. It can allow you to help ease anxiety, but I empower you to feel all the feelings. I empower you to, if you're angry, let it out. If you want to cry, let it out. This is not a time to hold in and be stoic. In fact, let me rephrase that. There is not one time ever that you should be stoic and not show emotion or not feel it. You don't have to show it to everybody else, but allow yourself to move through it and to let anybody else tell you otherwise. Okay. It will also allow you to help to get better sleep, which there's nothing more important than having good sleep. And sometimes it's just hard, especially in times of absolute uneasiness, which we are in right now. Absolute uneasiness. So I hope that you enjoy this meditation, and I really thank you for people that are coming back and be doing this with me. And again, I'm doing it live on my Instagram channel at Disrupt Natalie, and I'm also doing it live now, starting today, on my Team Goo channel on Facebook, which is Team Goo Business Consulting. I again figured this would be a good time, and this is just a time, no makeup, just us, no ego, no like don't care. We're just coming together to be together and to do this meditation together. So I happen to use crystals in my practice, which you are, I highly recommend doing. I'm using clear quartz because it's an amplification crystal, and it also is healing. So there's a lot of different properties around it, and you can utilize it or not. And what we're going to do is, what we're trying to accomplish here is connecting our mind and our heart, okay? And the way that we do this is we bring awareness to the center of our chest, to here. You can do this in numerous ways. You can bring your hands and just touch. So this is, we've been misconstrued in our ancient, good morning, in our ancient ancestors who, they put their hands together here because they're not praying to something out here. They're actually centering themselves. They knew about this technology to align our brains and our hearts. And that just sends chills up and down my body because I think that's absolutely unbelievable. And so you can do this in any way that is comfortable for you. I personally like this. And what we're going to be focusing on is a line of energy moving from our brain into our heart. And that's the constant awareness that I want you to be focused on, is that alignment. And what we're really trying to do is kind of move away from the brain and move into the heart space. So that's what we're trying to accomplish. And if you do this every day, which I'm doing with you every day, it changes the game. And I promise that you're going to be more productive and you're going to feel different. I know this because I am living proof of it. But Heart Math Institute has like so many research and so many studies available. So I'm just speaking my truth. Okay, so I would love to go ahead and move into the meditation. And what I would love for us to do, as I've been doing every day thus far, is I'm going to have us take 7 breaths together. And I want you to breathe in, count for 7 seconds, and then I want you to breathe out for 7 seconds. Okay, so you're actually going to be taking in air for 7 seconds and then really getting it out of your lungs for 7 seconds. And we're going to do that 7 times together. And then I'm going to move into saying some really powerful words that I'd like you to take into your day. I'd like you to contemplate on them, to write on them, to just see how you are resonating with the words. Words are very powerful, and they can become actions. Actions become habit. Habit creates change. So that's really the true methodology around all of this, and what I'm trying to accomplish for us. And if at any time you have any questions at all, please feel free to direct message me. And either myself or someone on my team will get back to you as soon as possible. And I also want to say that the questions that I ask at the end, it's a really great opportunity for you to take that question and write on it, to contemplate it further throughout the day. The question is really meant to empower you to move differently. The number one thing that we need to become is what I call Zen warriors, where we can rise up in power because we are powerful beings. We can do what we need to do. We can fight against anything that's going to stand in our way between our full potential. And we can also be Zen. We can be calm. We can allow our emotions to flow, but we're not fueled by those emotions. We are balanced. That is also the goal here. So, all right, so everyone get comfortable and go ahead and, take your hands into the, whatever way, again, is comfortable for you. Again, I'm personally, I like this because I feel like it's actually like almost a direct conduit. So I really like the feeling of that. Go ahead and close your eyes. Start slowing your breath down. Get comfortable. And I would like you to take 7 breaths with me, and again, count to 7 seconds, breathing in, and count to 7 seconds, breathing out. So let's go ahead and move into that, and you can go at your own pace. Okay, as you finish up the breaths, just keep yourself relaxed. And just know that for the next few minutes, you have nothing to do. Just be present, be here, be in the now. Start to really gravitate your awareness between the energetic frequency that's connecting your brain to your heart, the energy that connects your entire body to everything that's around you, to the universe. Start recognizing and moving to the heart space, connecting the brain and the heart. This is called brain and heart coherence, bringing them together. Start aligning yourself around your heart center more, moving into that space. This is an amazing time that if you have a very difficult question that you need to answer, this is the time to do it. Answer from your heart space. Don't answer from your mind. Your mind is going to be attached to programming. Your heart is not. It can store information, but it's intuitive. It's tapping into that intuition. So slow down your breath, just really slow everything down. Be very conscious and aware of the breath. Make sure it's slowing down as you bring your connection together, bridging brain to the heart brain, feeling your power. If you're getting tons of thoughts running through your brain, just let them go. Just watch them. Don't attach yourself to that and take it anywhere. Just let it kind of drift by like you're watching a movie. And as you breathe, I'm going to read the words, and these are intentional words, powerful words. All I'd like you to do is resonate, contemplate, move them into your day. And if one sticks to you, please take it into your day and really think about it. This is an amazing time to just jot stuff down on paper, grab a journal, whatever, and just start thinking about what it means to you. Why is it resonating with you? And in this time of great uncertainty, these are words that can really empower us through the day in bigger ways than we even can understand. Keep your eyes closed, breathe slowly, thinking about the alignment between your heart, brain, and your brain. Energetic frequencies, energy, power, truth. Liveliness, openness, abundance, gratitude, love, kindness, passion, flexibility, productivity, purpose, consciousness, understanding, compassion, trusting. So just contemplate on those words as they come into you. If one sticks, just remember it. And again, a great time to write it on it. How can you use that word to fuel you right now, today? I've been asking some questions each day, and we've talked about how will you act in this world as it is right now. We've talked about what ways that you can stay calm and to really list those things out. Today, I'm going to take that a little farther. What are you going to do to ensure that you and people that are in your household, whatever that means to you, how are you going to ensure that you ease anxiety for everybody, including yourself? Maybe it's coming and meditating with me every morning or night, whenever you can catch it. Maybe it's ensuring that you do not miss out on that exercise time, whether it's whatever it is. And if you can get out for a walk to get that fresh air, please, 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 I highly recommend that you do that. How will you stay calm in that you're not going to go out and rush by unneeded items that you just do not need right now? How can you stay calm to ensure that you don't let that reptilian part of your brain that just wants to be safe, run your day. That is going to be the ruin if we allow our reptilian brains to take over. We've got to stay calm. We've got to ease our anxiety, period. And if we can do this collectively, everything's going to be better because of it. So just take that question and write some things down, or go through some things in your mind and how you can really move from a different space right now. Use this awareness of your heart brain, bringing your decisions through that. This practice will allow you to do that, and all you have to do is get into this frame, slow down your breath, ask yourself the question, and you'll get an answer like that. Because your heart brain speaks a truth that you will recognize, and it just is unbelievably amazing. I speak from experience here. So, as you move through your day, just remember how you feel right now. Come back to this as often as many times you need, that is, whatever it's here for you. Come back to however many times a day you need this practice. And as you stay where you are, or as you come out of this, and you kind of wiggle yourself back into your surroundings and open your eyes, or don't, just stay where you are, whatever you would like to do. Just take this feeling into your day, and I hope that you have an amazing Monday. And thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. And please, if you have any friends, tell them, if somebody hasn't tried this before, this is a great time to try some things you've never done before. So thank you so much. Thank you so much.